It's been over 3 decades since The Commitments hit the big screen, bringing gritty Dublin charm, electrifying soul music, and an unforgettable cast of characters to life. The film became an instant cult classic. But what happened to the actors who made it so iconic? From raw newcomers to rising stars, the cast brought both humor and heart to every scene. Now, more than 30 years later, we're taking a nostalgic journey to see where they are today. Did they stay in showbiz or choose a quieter life? Some stories will surprise you, others will warm your heart. Let's catch up with the stars of The Commitments, then and now. Angeline Ball, born on June 28, 1969, in Dublin, Ireland. She portrayed Imelda Quirke in The Commitments, 1991, when she was 22 years old. Imelda is one of the 3 glamorous backup singers whose voice and presence light up the stage, often attracting the attention of the male band members. Angeline brought confidence and charisma to the role, delivering a memorable performance. After the film, she continued to act and sing professionally, appearing in films, television, and live performances. As of 2025, she is 55 years old and remains active in the entertainment industry.
All that as well. Like, I'm from a working class area in Dublin, and you do see, little pockets of Dublin being gentrified and
Bronagh Gallagher, born on April 26, 1972, in Derry, Northern Ireland. She portrayed Bernie McLaughlin in The Commitments, 1991, when she was 19 years old. Bernie is the spunky and outspoken member of the female vocal trio, bringing energy and attitude to the band's performances. Bronagh's breakout role launched a successful career in film and music, with later appearances in Pulp Fiction, Star Wars, Episode 1, and several solo music projects. As of 2025, she is 52 years old and continues to act and perform music internationally.
Well, Louise was given the script by NI Screen, who are the main producers of it, and a lovely Derry girl called Tess McGowan wrote it, and then we developed the script with Tess.
Maria Doyle Kennedy, born on September 25, 1964, in Clontarf, Dublin, Ireland. She portrayed Natalie Murphy in The Commitments, 1991, when she was 27 years old. Natalie is one of the band's 3 powerful female vocalists, bold, confident, and not afraid to speak her mind. Maria's soulful voice and commanding screen presence made her a standout. She went on to have a successful career in both music and acting, appearing in The Tudors, Orphan Black, and Outlander, while also releasing multiple solo albums. As of 2025, she is 60 years old and remains a respected figure in both the film and music worlds.
What I liked about it most was just I thought the dialogue was fantastic, and particularly between the first time I read it, between the kids, they're...
Andrew Strong, born on November 14th, 1973, in Dublin, Ireland. He portrayed Deco Cuff in The Commitments, 1991, when he was just 18 years old. Deco is the brash, arrogant, but undeniably talented lead singer whose powerhouse voice becomes the band's defining sound. His ego often causes friction, but his raw vocal energy steals every scene he's in. Strong had never acted before the film and was cast purely for his exceptional singing voice. After The Commitments, he launched a successful solo music career, touring internationally. As of 2025, he is 51 years old and continues to perform as a soul and rock vocalist.
Albums and 4 solo records, so I suppose there's a nice body of work there. So
we'll talk more about the album. We'll come back to that a little bit later on.
Glenn Hansard, born on April the 21st, 1970, in Dublin, Ireland. He portrayed Outspan Foster in The Commitments, 1991, when he was 21 years old. Outspan is the enthusiastic and loyal guitarist in the band, always ready to follow Jimmy's lead and embrace the dream of soul stardom. He brings a youthful energy to the band, often acting as the comic relief in tense situations. Already a musician before the film, Hansard later gained international recognition as the frontman of the Frames, and for his role in the Oscar-winning film Once, for which he also won an Academy Award for Best Original Song. As of 2025, he is 54 years old and continues to tour and record music globally.
Same as.
Yeah,
exactly the same.
And then there was the Warwick, and a few years later there was a Warwick and David Gray playing the Warwick and us coming down, and we opened for him there. And
Johnny Murphy, born on October 2nd, 1943 in Dublin, Ireland. He portrayed Joey "The Lips" Fagan in The Commitments, 1991, when he was 48 years old. Joey is the mysterious, smooth-talking trumpet player who claims to have played with soul legends and becomes a mentor-like figure in the band. He brings a strange mix of wisdom, charm, and chaos, often stirring up both inspiration and trouble. Murphy was already a respected Irish stage and screen actor before the film. Sadly, he passed away on February 22, 2016, at the age of 72, after a long illness. His contribution to Irish theatre and cinema remains fondly remembered.
Let us try and converse calmly, since we're incapable of keeping silent.
You're right. We're inexhaustible.
It's so we won't think.
Andrea Corr, born on May 17, 1974, in Dundalk, Ireland. She portrayed Sharon Rabbitte in The Commitments, 1991, when she was 17 years old. Sharon is Jimmy Rabbitte's younger sister, appearing in a supporting role that hints at her own musical talent. Though her part in the film was small, it marked the beginning of a major career in music. After the film, Andrea became the lead singer of The Corrs, achieving international success with her siblings. As of 2025, she is 50 years old and remains active in music and acting, known for her ethereal voice and elegance.
It really inspired me. It was my English teacher, Anne O'Hare.
Sean Hughes, born on November 10, 1965, in London, England. He portrayed Dave from Egypt Records in The Commitments, 1991, at the age of 26. Dave is a quirky and somewhat inept A&R man, representing the fictional Egypt Records label. His brief appearance adds a touch of satire to the music industry portrayal in the film. Beyond this role, Hughes was a celebrated stand-up comedian, becoming the youngest winner of the Perrier Comedy Award at 24. He gained further fame with his own TV sitcom, Sean's Show, 1992. Sean Hughes passed away on October 16, 2017, in Highgate, London, at the age of 51, due to cirrhosis of the liver.
And that would have fit really snug then, but now put on a bit of weight during my teenagehood and then middle-aged spreads kicked in a little bit, so I can't actually fit in this.
James Brown, born on May 3, 1933, in Barnwell, South Carolina, USA. He appears as himself in The Commitments, 1991, via archival footage and reference when the character Dean Fay studies him religiously. He was 58 years old at the time of the film's release. Though not directly involved in new filming, Brown's presence looms large as a spiritual and musical inspiration to the band, particularly in how his style shapes their sound and identity. Known as the Godfather of Soul, Brown's impact on music is immeasurable. He died on December 25, 2006, at the age of 73, from congestive heart failure related to pneumonia.
I had a chance to cut. Please, please, please.
Yes, absolutely.
Then I feel good living in America.
Colm Meaney, born on May 30th, 1953, in Dublin, Ireland. He portrayed Mr. Rabbit in The Commitments, 1991, when he was 38 years old. Mr. Rabbit is Jimmy's dad, opinionated, skeptical, and obsessed with Elvis Presley, often offering sarcastic commentary from behind his newspaper. Despite his gruffness, he provides comic relief and subtle emotional support, especially in scenes shared with Jimmy. Colm Meaney has since built a successful international career, appearing in Star Trek, The Next Generation, The Snapper, The Van, and many other film and TV roles. As of 2025, he is 71 years old and continues to act actively in both Irish and international productions.
We're just talking about that recently, down the line there. I mean, I hadn't thought about it before, surprisingly.
Alan Parker, born on February 14th, 1944, in London, England. He portrayed the Egypt record producer in The Commitments, 1991, when he was 47 years old. In this brief humorous cameo, he plays a clueless record producer who fails to see the band's potential, highlighting the industry's blind spots. Better known as the film's director, Parker's rare on-screen appearance adds a layer of inside joke charm to the movie. He was a critically acclaimed filmmaker, known for Midnight Express, Fame, and Evita. Sadly, Alan Parker passed away on July 31st, 2020, at the age of 76 due to a long illness. His legacy remains vital in British and international cinema.
Well, why don't you do it? And I say, it's not really my thing. And I had been sent a book previously, which I really, truly didn't get. And a lot of people didn't, you know, and then finally...
Phelim Gormley, born on April 4th, 1969, in Ireland. He portrayed Dean Fay in The Commitments, 1991, when he was 22 years old. Dean is the quiet, introspective saxophonist who studies James Brown with near-spiritual devotion, lending a quirky yet soulful layer to the band's sound. Gormley, a skilled saxophonist in real life, was cast for his musical ability. After the film, he continued performing with various bands in the Irish soul and jazz scene. As of 2025, he is 56 years old and remains dedicated to his craft, living a life immersed in music. Who is your favorite character from The Commitments? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.